we have yet another status update to Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1. So as you guys know, the Battle Bus is now back in the game. So there is now an 80% chance that you're going to get the Battle Bus and a 20% chance that you're going to be surfing on the island. Now, everybody's going to be getting the same treatment at the start of the game. So either everybody's going to be on the Battle Bus or everybody's going to be surfing. But this morning, as of December 5th, 2025, Fortnite Status just released new updates to BR, Reload, and Blitz. Let's talk about them and see what the deal is here. So as most of us have hated the locker and emote wheels, there are improvements that are now in there. So the grid layout for the locker and emote wheel collections have been improved with less gaps. And are now better aligned with items that previously took up too much space. They've also set up filter and sort to persist every time you reopen the wheel. So sorting by categories will help you more quickly access your favorites list while sorting from A to Z. So basically, the emote wheel has the locker and the emote wheel have now been improved. There's also going to be supercharged XP this weekend. So as you guys know, it is very hard to get XP right now in this season. And that's because the season is going until March. So they have to drag this out a little bit more. But between Friday, December 5th, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, through Monday, December 15th at 9 a.m. Eastern, you're going to be granted 5 supercharged XP levels. There are also new balance adjustments. So the reboot vans are now going to start with a full tank of gas, and they've lowered the fuel consumption while boosting. I thought that this was actually on purpose, but I'm surprised that it's not. But the reboot vans are very difficult to drive for an extended period of time. That's going to be easier now to drive those. Also, SUV and cars will now spawn with more starting fuel in the tank, so you can drive those further along. I guess Fortnite was seeing that people were not using them nearly enough. So you're going to be getting more fuel in the tank. So that's great. Shockwaves, you're going to get less of them. I'm not surprised by this one. I kind of knew right off the bat that this is going to happen, that there were going to be nerfed, basically, that you were, well, not nerfed, but that the spawn rate was going to be lowered for them. So now with the wingsuit and the Forsaken Val Blade, they feel that the shockwaves are too common, and that's fair. I mean, it's very common right now to start fighting somebody and then they immediately run away. I'm not surprised by that one. Self-revive devices. This is a good one. Self-revive devices now revive a couple of seconds faster. This is great. This is awesome because 7 seconds took incredibly far too long, especially if you're trying to do a quick revive. I guess Fortnite saw that people were not doing it as often as they would like, so they're going to make that better, which is a very welcome change. And then the prices of the self-revive devices have also been reduced in the vending machines. As I mentioned here, chests are now more common across the island. We saw your feedback that loot was a little too difficult to find in BR matches, and after reviewing loot data, they agree and they've increased the spawn rates. Honestly, I've played since this update has been made, and I still think that there are not nearly enough loot boxes across the map. There still needs to be more of these added in, personally. So as I mentioned, the bus driver is back. They've increased the height that the wave launches you. So if you feel like you're not getting far enough, and if you do get the surf wave, that's going to launch you further along. Let's talk about reload updates. So they've unvaulted the tactical pistols, the enforcer assault rifles, and the Deadeye AR. And they've also increased the drop rate of the Deadeye AR. They vaulted the flapjack assault rifle, the burst assault rifle, the sweeper shotgun, revolvers, 6-shooters, and rapid fire SMGs. Those have all been vaulted. This is interesting. So in next week's update, Reload is getting more fight weapons. So these weapons, they will morph the more that you deal damage to players. So basically your gun is going to get better the more people you kill, and it's going to damage more as you kill more people with those guns. Another interesting thing is that storm surfing is coming to Reload, but only as a chance on Surf City. So when you do get the Surf City map, surfing is coming to that, which, Blitz now has a map rotation, which is also, I know some people will enjoy this. If you're getting bored of the single same map, now you're going to be able to rotate between them. So the Stranger Things Island, for example, is going to come a little bit, that's going to rotate more. And then there's a bunch of updates that have come out as well. You guys can take a look at these as well. There's too many to go through, and I think that these are a little bit too small. But anyway, if you guys like this, find this interesting, informing, please make sure to follow me. Please make sure to like this and leave a comment letting me know what you think of the new updates. And if you'll be playing the Supercharge XP weekend, follow me for more. Thank you.